trying to make it all make sense.
The
More
You
No
Podcast.
So today I want to discuss something that I recently read in a book entitled Brandology. And it's something that the author discussed, which are the 10 pillars of religions and brands. And I want to discuss this because it's not only applicable to brands as well as religions, but really for building a following for anything. So I want to go over and explain each of the 10 pillars. So the first pillar is a clear vision. And what this means is having a clear vision for whatever you're trying to build a following around, as well as being able to properly convey that vision that you're trying to bring to life. The second pillar is power over enemies. And this is not something that's purely from a violent or physical-based nature, and is really just power over something that you're trying to avoid or prevent. So an example of this could be with the AA community, the Alcoholics Anonymous community. Ultimately, the enemy is alcoholism and drinking alcohol. And AA groups are focused on empowering those who are a part of the group to have power over this enemy, which is alcoholism. The third pillar is a sense of belonging. If you want to build a following or create a group around anything, it's drastically important for them to have a sense of belonging in that group and feel a part of that group. No matter if it's a company that you're trying to run, your group of followers online, or a brand or religion. And a good example surrounding this sense of belonging would be the EDM community that attends festivals put on by Insomniac. The sense of belonging is very prevalent in the EDM culture. The fourth pillar is sensory appeal, which means to draw attraction towards people's senses, whether that be visual, auditory, or any sense. The fifth pillar is storytelling, and this goes along with having a clear vision, the first pillar. Storytelling is really what assists in being able to provide a clear vision surrounding what you're trying to create or convey. The sixth pillar is grandeur, which means to appear impressive, and this pillar ties into the fourth pillar of sensory appeal. In order to draw people in and build a group or following, you ultimately need to draw them in and appeal to them. The eighth pillar is evangelism, and this just means sharing and spreading your clear vision. It is often thought about in context to religion and preachers, as well as people regularly speaking on social media, such as someone like Gary Vaynerchuk. The ninth pillar is symbols, and the symbolism ties into sensory appeal, the clear vision, and the storytelling pillars as well. Ultimately, this pillar helps with expressing and representing aspects of the group that you're building a following surrounding. And this ultimately assists in strengthening the community and conveying your clear vision. And the final 10th pillar is rituals. And these are important because they ultimately establish habits and routines surrounding the community that you're creating. So a couple good examples of this would be the Sabbath in Judeo-Christian religions, where their day is dedicated towards embracing their spirituality. And another good example are those people who regularly attend a happy hour. The happy hour provided by the food or drink establishment establishes a specific time and day that creates a habit and routine for those interested in being a part of the community to partake in. Keep the 10 pillars in mind to assist in gaining awareness, as well as building a following surrounding the life of significance that you're trying to create in this world that's going to propel change in this world, to increase the level of impact you're able to make in this world. I hope this talk makes a positive impact in your life. Please subscribe to the podcast wherever you are listening or watching it, check out other episodes, leave a review, and follow us on social media at More You Know Pod. Also, please don't forget about our sweepstakes. Retweet a clip with the hashtag #TheMoreYouKnow and new podcast from our Twitter for a chance to win a signed copy of my upcoming book, The More You Know. Tag 2 friends in the comments on a clip on Instagram for a chance to win a brand new copy of Dean Graziosi's Millionaire Mindset or Ed Milet's Max Out. Like us or share a clip on Facebook for a chance to win a book I have read that highly inspired me, signed by me with an inspirational message. Again, thank you for listening as we propel with podcasting through the more you know.
just trying to make it all make sense.
The
More.
You
No.
Podcast.